Hello, how is everyone? Hi Alex, how are you? How have you been? So we are back with Dark Knight. Um and yeah, I'm gonna try to get the second bad ending with Jinoru. So because we saw what happened, um I'm gonna follow the guides to not happen again to be sure I get the bad ending this time. And maybe after I will try to get the normal ending as I would actually try to get it instead of what happens. So yeah, I'm okay. But without further ado, let's just switch and go. I'm losing a lot of hair. Right. He was using his father's shirt. Oh my god, that's messed up. Okay, so we have it all here. Guys, so here is when Junuru dies. And here is years after us visiting Lyoji's and Yukuya's grave. And the hair changed. Did the clothes change or it was only the hair? Okay, so that was what that was, okay. This one is locked, okay. So I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing 4. I should have gone home earlier. My shoes are getting soaked. Everything is so boring these days that I keep losing track of time. Staying at home does not help, so I often go out. The library is one of my favorite places to visit because it has so much for me to discover. Even then, there is a limit to what I can do there. I wish something interesting would happen in this village every once in a while. Anything that could kill the boredom. I often pass this mansion during the day, but this time it catches my attention. Hmm. I wonder when was the last time anyone last visited this place. Another house in the village looks as lonely as this one does. From afar, it looks grand. If I had to guess, it was probably built over 2 centuries ago. The atmosphere changes as soon as I approach the house. The whole building is surrounded by a veil of thin mist. All the plants in the garden have been taken over by the weeds behind the trees. I notice an empty fountain with a fairy statue in the middle. Its expression makes the environment even more depressing, no matter how you look at it. This place has an incredibly mysterious aura. There is something new to discover in each gaze around the premise. Some of the windows are broken, and the door is locked with heavy chains. My feet start to get cold, drawing my attention to my wet socks. Ah, I have to come back another time if I want to explore. As I'm about to turn around, I see a shadow move behind the windows. I try to focus on it, but it's already gone. It is it is as if nothing ever happened. Huh? Was that a person or was this just my imagination? I continue staring at the windows, but nothing else happens. Even though that was strange, I'm more curious than freaked out. Anyway, I don't want to stay in the rain any longer than necessary. My mind is clouded by thought of the mansion. Class starts soon. The first hour is history, my least favorite. It does not take long for me to doze off. I'll just take a short nap until class is over. I won't miss much anyway. When I finally open my eyes, school has already ended. I slept through all of my classes. Should I be reprimanded for it? I should be reprimanded for it, but my teacher, Miss Blanchett, does not usually mind. He gives me special treatment because he knows I live alone, and there is no one for him to rat me out. Perhaps I should not do that too often. My classmates look at me with resentful glares. I notice assignments laying on my desk. History and chemistry. Mr. Blanchett gave us more homework than usual. It can't get any more boring than doing the same assignments over and over again. It seems like the other students have already gone home. My friends didn't even bother to wake me up. I'll get back at time for this. Ugh. Oh, I feel so lazy to get up. Once I'm ready, I start to head home. Even though I am walking on the main road, no one is around. It is unusually quiet today, and after what Leonie told me, I am feeling especially on edge. My footsteps echo in the silence of the empty street. When I hear another set of footsteps, I glance back, relaxing when I see it's only a boy from my school. I look up at the cloudless sky and yawn. Even though I haven't done anything today, I feel so exhausted. I want to jump back into my bed. I take a few turns. It might be a coincidence, but the boy behind me seems to be following me. I have been walking very slow this entire time, so he should have passed me by now. Should I test him? Wait a minute. There is an easy trick to find out if someone is following you or not. If I turn 3 times clockwise or counterclockwise at forks in the road, I will walk in a circle. If the other person does that too, it means they have no destination. I enter a small alley. I take a turn. I turn once more, and again. Now, if he's still following me, I will know it's not just a coincidence. Right on cue, I hear the boy's footsteps behind me. That guy is still following me? That sure is interesting. I speed up, trying to get him off my heels by taking more turns. All of a sudden, my arm is grabbed. I abruptly stop and turn around. It seems that my stalker has caught up with me. Oh, it's just a first year. Hello, we don't know each other, but we go to the same school, and I just wanted to ask you something. What is it? Well, uh, will you go out with me? No. To break the silence, I say, my answer is still no. Now, let me go. Please? The boy keeps holding on to me, even when I try to pull myself free. Frustrated, I violently tug my arm away. This guy says this is really creeping me out. All the more reason to refuse him. It doesn't seem to know when to give up. What a brat. Sorry, forget what I said. Give me another chance. Let's start out as friends and get to know each other better. The boy grabs my other arm and pulls me closer. It's getting more forceful as he tries to keep our conversation going. Without warning, I knee him in the stomach. He yelps and doubles over. Finally, lets me go. Ow. Don't make me repeat myself. I'm sorry. Please give me another chance. Is he a masochist? He reaches towards me again, but I step aside and grab my arm first. Skillfully, I seize his other arm and fold them both behind his back. When I speak again, my voice is stern. Try that again and you won't live to regret it. I never expect a small girl like you to be so strong. I mean, yes, ma'am. If you understand, then go. With a sigh, I release the boy and watch as he runs away. I hear him mumble something inaudible before he disappears down another street. The first years are always so troublesome. He called me a small girl, even though he was small himself. People like him will always stay persistent unless I'm clear with them. Maybe I should report him to the administration. Well, I probably rough him up enough to teach him a lesson. Once I get home, I go to my room. I put my bag on the desk and drop onto my bed. As usual, the silence at my house is so heavy, I can feel it making my shoulders sad. I live alone because my parents work overseas. They are usually busy, but they still call me whenever they can. It is not like I miss them, but it is boring to always be alone. I used to have many hobbies, but as soon as I grew up, they started to feel pointless. At some point, they all become repetitive. I do not want to spend my life in an endless cycle in the same routine, as if I'm not doing that right now. For the time being, I'll just stay as I am. This village has always been quiet, aside from the same holidays every year. There is not much going on. I wish something exciting would happen. Actually, perhaps I can make my own excitement and try something new, unless my fate has already been decided for me. If I could, I would rewrite this boring village. I think I forgot something. There was something I wanted to do. Ah, that mysterious mansion. I'm so sleepy right now. So tired. My eyelids feel heavy, and before I know it, I am fast asleep. Diviana! What is it, Ikuya? Did you get into a fight with another student yesterday? Oh, why do you ask? There's a rumor that you roughed up a freshman yesterday for no reason. Seriously, that brat. I should have reported him. Of course, I'm on your side. I can't believe you would do such a thing. A part of it is actually true, but to be fair, he was stalking me and being very forceful, so I simply defended myself. A dark-haired boy walks towards us. His name is Lyoji. Like Ikuya, I met him in primary school. Diviana, there's a difference between self-defense and assault. I doubt Mr. Class President will ever understand. You really do remind me of a wild rose. If I grew roots in this place, I'd die of boredom. Oh, this reminds me of that time from 2 years ago. You know, when I beat up those seniors? It wasn't like I wanted to do it. Besides, I only got involved because they started hazing all the freshmen. It's not my fault I couldn't hold back. Try to be nicer to your fellow students. Fine, fine, I'll do my best. You should care more about your reputation. Aren't you afraid you won't be able to make friends now that the rumor is going around? I didn't intend to make friends with a freshman in any way. You always seem so worried. Meeting new people or falling in love will make your life more exciting. No comment. Shortly afterwards, we begin to prepare for our trip to the forest. Yes, because it's been like 1, 2 years since I've been playing this game. I'm trying to get all the routes and all the endings for each route. So this is the last guy. And then my friend Leo was kind enough to gift me the DLC on Christmas. So that's next. Our history teacher will be our guide. He was supposedly wants to show the class a monument we learn about in class. He claims pictures in books are nothing compared to the real thing. The monument we will be visiting is only a 15-minute walk from our school. Uki is clearly not looking forward to this trip. She has been holding my hand tightly this whole time. Everyone, don't stray from the path. You don't want to get lost here. Make sure not to disturb the wildlife either. Guess this field trip turned out to be even more educational than I expected. I've never seen this place before. Well, not recently. I got lost during a class picnic once when I was in primary school. This looks different from what I remember. Yaji, have you heard about the demon in the forest? Yeah, everyone in my neighborhood is talking about it. Apparently, the rumor started after some tourists went missing on a trip here. Do you think they're true? I don't know. I've never seen a demon before. Don't they only exist in legends? They say there is a tree behind every legend. This village has many tales, but I doubt they're all true. If it's true, I hope our little demon friend doesn't eat people. Even if it does, it wouldn't eat you. You'd taste so bad. Ikuya punches Lyoje. Well, ow! I was just kidding. Ikuya giggles at his reaction. Why is the school taking us to a forest where a man-eating demon freely roams around anyway? The teachers don't believe in rumors. They think it's just a media stunt. And I know this because my dad told me. Hmm. I guess we'll have to see what happens. There's one thing I would like to warn you about. What is it? It's not public information yet, but recently a few villagers went missing in the middle of the night. No trace of them has been found. It's as if they just vanished. Oh my goodness. For real? I sure won't be walking around alone again. If we're heading in this direction, I can help you home. You can also ask your brother to pick you up. My brother? No, not him. Why? He's from the elite class. He stands out too much. Well, if all eyes are on you, no one's going to make a move. But being picked up like a kindergartner? Sorry, but... Anyway, even though this news hasn't been officially released yet, you two should be more careful. I don't want my friends to get hurt. I'll be fine. Anyway, should we ask Mr. Blanchett what a demon rumor? Don't mention that! You're ruining the mood! Let me ask him. We eavesdrop on Leo's conversation. Excuse me, Mr. Blanchett. Do you know anything about the demon rumors? Oh, Leoji, well... The teacher lets out a sight and scratches the top of his head. You don't believe in them, do you? Not in the slightest. This forest is home to many different species of animals. Some silly person probably mistook one for a demon. Besides, there is no proof of their existence. Legends about this forest were just stories made up to scare little children. What about the missing tourists? Would you call their disappearance a coincidence? I don't think they disappeared. It is very easy to get lost in the forest without a map or guide. That's what probably happened to them. The rescue team will find them soon. Just stay with the group and you won't have anything to worry about. I see.
What did Mr. Blanchett say?
He believes it's all made up. I don't believe a thing about this demon. Still, the rumors have piqued my curiosity. There's at least a grain of truth to every story. Something must have caused the villagers to feel restless. Hey, what do you guys think about doing a little expedition of our own? That sounds interesting.
But those missing tourists, what if we get lost too?
Don't worry, I have a map, and we can always signal for help with a torch.
Really? We'll set the forest on fire with that. Why would we ever have one of those? This isn't the Middle Ages.
Just kidding. I have a phone. I've got a phone with me.
Can we even get the signal out here? Mr. Blanchett will.
Don't worry, Kuya. I'm sure everything will go smoothly. If anything does happen, you can blame it on me.
Sure, but that doesn't guarantee our safety.
Stop overthinking it. What are the chances of anything bad happening? It will just. It will be just like a walk in the park. The worst thing that could happen to us is getting lost.
Of course, that would be the worst.
Don't tell me you're planning for it to happen. Nah, it just occurred to me. I haven't been into the forest in a while. This place had looked worse in my memories. Yeah, this place looks too nice for a demon to live in. While we are here, we can look for the missing tourists. Well, I'm up for it. Come with us, Ikuya. I think it'll be fun.
Fine.
Everyone gather together and let's go. The students line up in small groups. The teacher makes sure everyone is present before moving on. Psst, when do we sneak out? Let's head to the back of the line. He won't be able to see us there. As the group follows the path, we go to the other way. A few minutes later, we end up at a fork in the path. Look, a crossroads.
Which path should we take?
According to the map, the right path goes further into the forest, while the left one leads to the waterfall. Let's go to the waterfall. I don't think there is anything of interesting among more trees anyway. Excitedly, Audrey skips ahead. After a few minutes of walking, we reach the waterfall. A large shimmering lake, ringing by lily pads, rests at the bottom of it. The cliff face of the waterfall also has a path of rocks lined along it, providing easy access to the other side of the water. The water is so clear I can see the bottom.
Wow, it's huge. The water looks so sparkly. I want to jump right in.
You get excited over the simplest things, don't you? There might be dangerous animals or bacteria in the water. If you would jump into it, you'll probably eat them alive.
Oh, you always ruin my fun.
Liaji chuckles at her reaction. I take a closer look at the lake. I can hear the sound of birds singing, but there does not seem to be any other animals around.
These rocks could serve as perfect seats. Tifiana, come over here.
I'm going to explore for a bit. I'll be back soon. We'll be waiting here. Don't go too far, okay? I know, don't worry. I skip over to the right side of the waterfall, trying to see what might be behind the stream of water. To my surprise, there seems to be a hidden cave. From the corner of my eye, I notice a shadow moving in the bushes. It moves so fast that my eyes cannot make out what it is. It does not help that I was not paying attention. Whatever it is, I'm pretty sure it just went into the cave. I look towards the entrance and notice another path of rocks leading inside. Curiosity gets the best of me, compelling me to take a look. I carefully make my way across the rocks. After I manage to get behind the waterfall, I peer around the cave. I cannot see anything in the darkness. The sound of falling water echoes around me. I wish I had my phone with me so I could use it as a flashlight. What could be back there? I know I saw something you had in a minute ago, but I can't see anything. Was it just my imagination? I tried to shout, but the sound of crushing water overpowered my voice. As I walked deeper into the cave, I tried again. Hello? Is anybody there? I call out a third time, but I can only hear the echo of my voice. I hear footsteps behind me. Surprised, I turn around. A shadow stands at the entrance. Who is there? I cannot tell from the person's build, but he is a man. But due to the darkness, I cannot make out his facial features. Who are you? I shout again, this time louder. Who are you? Stop yelling, I'm not deaf. The man silently starts walking towards me. Surprised by his movements, I step back. I slip on the wet and even surface and fell flat on the ground. Ouch. A hand reaches out to me, and I'm surprised by the man's kindness. Light suddenly filters through the waterfall, and I can't see his face. Are you hurt? No, I'm okay. I take his hand and pull myself up. He gazes at me with his narrow, violet eyes, but I'm more drawn to the long, crimson hair he has tied into a loose braid. The man's delicate facial features contrast with his muscular torso and wide shoulders. He is wearing odd traditional clothing. In particular, the collar around his neck raises a lot of questions. I've never encountered anyone like him in the village. You're disturbing my peace with your shouting. That was so blunt and rude. You didn't answer me. I'm guessing you're one of the tourists? Tourists? Can't you see I'm a student? How did you discover this cave? Are you lost? No, I want to follow the path outside and never come back. This is private property. Wait, who are you? And what are you doing here? How did you know about the tourists? And don't ask so many questions at once. Don't just cut me off, answer me. Never mind that. Go back to your group already. But the man roughly grabs me by the wrist and pulls me back to the cave entrance. Hey! Stay away from this place. The man forcibly pushes me out of the cave. I turn around to complain, but he's already gone. He disappears as mysteriously as he disappeared. What a rude guy. It's not like he owns the cave or anything. Hmm. This reminds me of how I treated that first year kid. At least I gave him a chance to explain. This person was just. If no one is allowed to go in there, then what about the crimson haired man? Hi, Sig, how are you? I don't have that much voice acting, I'm sorry. He seemed to know about the tourists too. After letting out a heavy sigh, I hopped back across the rocks to Lior and Likuya. Hey, Diviana, back already? Did you find anything interesting? Nope. I met a weird guy, but it doesn't seem worth mentioning to Likuya and Lior. I'm okay too. It's a visual novel that I've been playing for some time because I'm trying to get all the endings. So, yeah.
Maybe demons don't live here after all.
Jeez, Kuya, have you all given up already? Of course the demon won't show itself so easily. We should keep looking around.
Nah, I'm tired. Let's go back to the group before Mr. Blanchett notices we're gone.
I'm curious about what is What is Juno's not reaction, relation with Razumi? Did Mr. Blanchett ever talked about this forest during history class? I can't remember. That's because you're always asleep during history class. That's not true. I do pay attention. Sometimes. My friends chuckle. It has been a long day. My feet hurt from all the walking. I'm still curious about what secrets the forest has. That crimson-haired guy, in particular, bothers me. He wasn't dressed like a tour guide. Not that I have heard about any tours in the forest. Digging into it makes me more confused. Perhaps I should stop here. Like I said, it's none of my business. There is no use fretting over it. Even as one mystery fades, however, another one appears. Abandoned house from yesterday pops up in my mind. I did plan to going there again, and it doesn't seem to be raining right now. I glance at the time. It reads 8 p.m. It is already dark outside. My feet still hurt, but the house isn't that far. I grab my jacket once I decide to go. The streets are completely empty, making the village seem like it has been abandoned. Everyone must already be home from work or school. A few minutes later, I reach the old house. It looks exactly the same as last time, even though it did not rain today. It is still surrounded by by that eerie mist. The previous owner must have been very rich to afford the construction of this mansion, especially with all these fine details. Shouldn't be a problem if I look around. The house looks larger and older now that I'm close. I inspect the big chains locking the door. They are not old and rusty as I expected. They seem like they were put on recently. Perhaps the residence has a new owner? Suddenly, I hear a sight from behind me. I quickly turn around and locate the source of the sound. There is someone sitting on the edge of a fountain. It blends so well with the dreary mist that I had not noticed him when I first entered. I slowly approach the man. Up close, I notice he looks near my age. He is most likely from the same school as me, but I have never seen him before. His uniform design is not one I recognize. Perhaps he's part of the elite class like Iku's brother. Each elite student wears a custom designed uniform, making it difficult to be certain to even attend our school. To complement their unique uniform, the elite class also has special rules, but I never bother looking into them. Its members hardly appear at school, so only a few of us ever seen their faces. Needless to say, there are many rumors about that class. According to Ikuye, you have to have very high grades to qualify, but there might be more to it than that. Many students have either status. Hello? The guy flinches and looks at me startled. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Oh, I do not mind. My apologies for not noticing you earlier. May I sit here? Be my guest? Could it be the shadow I saw yesterday? Do you come here often? It sounds like a cheesy pickup line, but I don't know what else to say. I do. This place has an interesting atmosphere. He looks away from me, the warm copper of his gaze thoughtful. Something about him feels off. I'm not sure, but is he sad? I can't really read his expression. What about you? Well, uh, I can't tell him that I saw something strange here the other night and came to investigate it. I'd sound weird. I never noticed how interesting this place was before, so I thought I'd come take a closer look. At this hour? I like going for walks at night. Likewise. The man's expression clears up and he smiles. Would you like to go for a walk with me then? Sure. It's odd that someone would offer to go for a walk with a person they just met. It does seem friendly and polite though. He stands up, and we follow a path through the garden. And like the rest of the garden, this path is not covered with weeds. The ground is even and well trod. As we walk, it points out the statues hidden away by unusual shrubs and flowers I have not seen before. He does it so naturally. It is as if he owns this place. The moonlight and starry sky illuminate the view, which makes it even more beautiful. Never expect to find beauty in an abandoned place like this. The man smiles mysteriously and at my comment. You seem to know a lot about this mansion. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. Do you know who put the chains on the doors? His eyes flew away from mine again. The man hesitated to speak. I seem to have found my answer. I do not know about it. Yes, he doesn't want to say. He looks flustered. Maybe I shouldn't push any further right now. It's getting late. I should go home. Have a good night. As I head back to the front yard, I realize that I have not asked the man's name. I turn back and try to find him, but he's already gone. The weekend finally arrives. In the morning, I make myself breakfast and sit on the couch. While chewing on some toast, and I open the newspaper. I do not have any real leads on the disappearance yet, but I have to catch up with the news. It is full of the usual advertisements, but now it actually has decent news articles. Whoops. I browse through, hoping to find something interesting. My eyes stop at a page with numerous catches. The reports of missing persons are increasing. In just a few days, it has reached a point where the police can no longer suppress the public outcry. I study their profiles and try to find commonalities, but there does not seem to be one. Age, gender, appearance, occupation, address. No, nothing adds up. This is going nowhere. I recognize some of these people, but I don't think they knew each other. And then again, if it was just that easy, the cops would have solved the cases already. About people disappear without a trace. They must have gone into hiding or were kidnapped. The thought of someone I know suddenly disappearing is scary. These crimes, or whatever they are, have to stop at some point. How long can this go on? I flip a page and find an article about an attempted homicide. A local reported that she heard a distressed scream late at night. According to her, the attacker ran off when she reached the scene. She also stated she managed to take a picture. When she noticed the victim was still alive, she called the emergency service and waited for the ambulance to arrive. Witness, I can't believe someone did such an inhuman thing. It is unforgivable. Further details on this case are below. Attached to the article is a blurry photo of the witness took of the suspects with her cell phone. Nothing about their appearance is distinguishable. It will be difficult to identify them. The description says the victim had been missing for a week before the incident took place. I put the newspaper aside and take a sip of my tea. News really spread quickly in this village, no matter how grisly it is. Rumors pop up just as quickly. As quickly. I'll not be surprised if people are already talking about who the attacker might be. While distasteful, these same rumors became trails that lead back to the criminals, allowing the crimes to be resolved just as quick. I want to help track down these people, but I'm not sure I'd make a difference. For now, I should keep an eye out for anything suspicious. Absent-mindedly eats the rest of my breakfast. I should take a walk together and to clear my mind. Going to the park sounds like a good idea. I look up at the bright blue sky. Gentle winds blow the puffy clouds about. Interesting. As I walk down the road, an advertisement on a building catches my attention. Wanted, exorcists. Exorcists? Do ghosts even exist? Announcement. Recently, there have been sightings of ghosts within the village. We are looking for exorcists to deal with them. Literally, seriously, I don't think anything remotely supernatural has ever happened here, and now people are supposedly seeing apparitions. Sightings of ghosts. Sure. The park is practically empty, despite it being the middle of the afternoon. There is only one other person, a boy, on the entire block. He seems to have noticed me too, but I do not pay further attention to him. I sit on a nearby bench and close my eyes, enjoying the silence. Weird things are happening in this village. It's interesting, but a bit concerning too. I hope Leoj and Ikuya will be safe. This is my day off. I didn't come here to find new things to worry about. The wind blows gently on my cheeks while I enjoy the warm sunlight on my skin. I clear my mind of all thoughts and focus on my breathing. They say these techniques helps to release stress. Hmm. A moment later, a figure blocks the sunlight. I open my eyes and notice a silver-haired boy standing in front of me. Excuse me, miss? Yes. Can you tell me where the haunted house is? Haunted house? I've never heard of one around here. I'm sure it's supposed to be near me, but I can't find it. I recall the advertisement from earlier. Only exorcists or any junkie would actively seek haunted houses. He looks so too young to get the job, but the alternative seems more unlikely, given his innocent demeanor. Why are you searching for it? Are you an exorcist? The boy looks confused, blinking innocently. No, do exorcists normally live around here? I don't know. I just saw an advertisement looking for applications. The boy purses his lips, his expression flustered. Is something wrong? I must find a haunted house. Before I can say anything, the boy runs away. I'm sorry, BRB. Sorry, it's just my voice. I wonder what that was about. I pull out a booklet from my pocket and start to read. It is a romance novel that I borrowed from Ikuya. Even though this genre is not my cup of tea, she insisted that I would enjoy it. I expected it to be something cheesy from the start, but so far, nothing romantic has happened. The story feels more likely a slice of life piece. Perhaps that is why Ikuya recommended it. Suddenly, the sky becomes cloudy. It is going to rain again already? Time to go home then. As I'm leaving the park, I notice the boy from earlier lying on the ground, his face against the dirt. Thank you, thank you. I'm thinking about like not reaching the 3 hours maybe. Because like whenever I the reason why I've been doing visual novel streams less than 3 hours compared to what I did before is because like a lot in the visual novel streams, a lot of times I had people with me that would help me read the text and voice and kind of voice act, which would save a bit my voice. On this one, since I'm doing it on my own, it kinda takes a toll. Did it collapse? Quickly, I go to him and kneel down. Hey, are you okay? What happened? I don't have much time. Yeah, sure, I don't know. What do you mean? The boy passes out before I can reply. Hey, don't pass out here. What should I do? I panic as I look around and nobody else is in the park. I have no way of placing an emergency call. Thankfully, it does not look that bad. I have no choice. I can't leave him here when it is about to rain. The clouds become darker with every passing minute. When I look up, I feel raindrops on my face. I manage to carry the boy to a dry spot under a tree before the rain starts pouring. I'm surprised by how easy it is. He waits less than you would assume by looking at him. Why did he faint? Does he have some sort of illness? Maybe I should take him to a hospital. Well, it will have to wait until after the rain stops. I don't want to risk him getting any sicker. The rain creates a curtain around the tree. A few drops sneaking between the leaves and land on us. What an unlucky day. I bow my head to look at the boy. Oh, he has such an adorable baby face. What could it be? I bet he's way younger than me. His hair looks so soft. I want to touch it. Just then, the boy slowly opens his eyes. Are you okay? The boy mumbles something before closing his eyes again. Hey! Worried, I gently shake his shoulder to wake him up. He immediately opens his eyes and crawls away from me. Sorry, I thought. Oh, it's you. I, right. Rubbing the head on the back of his neck, he looks away embarrassed. He's an odd one, but it's kind of cute. It's okay. Do you feel better? Yes, I'm fine. The boy fixes his scarf and pats down his hair. He beams reassuringly at me. The boy looks at the grey sky, surprised by what he sees. It is raining. I could have sworn it was sunny earlier. The downpour started right after you passed out. Oh, right. Thanks for taking care of me. He turns towards me and gives a warm smile. Let's wait here until it stops raining. Hmm. Are you really okay? I got worried when I saw you on the ground. I thought something happened to you. Uh, oh, it's not a big deal. I'm just a little tired. It's nothing to worry about. Passing out from exhaustion is very serious. You should get to a doctor. No, no, no. I feel a lot better now. He shakes his head and wildly waves around his arms, as if to prove he's okay. I raise a brow. I suspect he's afraid of doctors. Even so, I cannot force him to go anywhere. What is your name? Sashiro. Nice to meet you, Sashiro. You can call me Diviana. You mentioned a haunted house before. Can you tell me more about it? It's just a regular place, but people say it's haunted for some reason. Wouldn't you normally try to stay away from a place like that? It's just, I've lost something important there, which means you've been there before. Yeah, but I don't remember much. Can you tell me what you've lost? Uh, just something important to me. Hmm. Ashiro? Yes? Before he passed out, he said something like, I don't have much time. What did you mean? I did? Yeah? Ashiro scratched his head. I just need to find my something quickly, hee hee. I see. Oh, I need to grab something. Baby. Again, I'm sorry. Earlier was literally just harass my voice. Now it's just because I need to grab something. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit more comfier now. We sit side by side and watch the rain. I glance over at the boy. I do not know what happened, but it looks less pale than before. He seems to be enjoying the sight before us. Before long, the weather clears up and the rain slowly stops. I hope you can take care of yourself. I'm going home. I will. Perhaps I can help you look for the haunted house later. That'd be really nice of you. I come here a lot if you do ever want to meet up. Okay, maybe I'll see you later then. See ya. I look at the pile of books on my desk. There is still plenty of homework to do, and whether I like it or not, I have to finish it. This is getting difficult. Perhaps I should pay attention in Mr. Blanche's classes. The last few days have been hectic with all the strangers I've run into. But I'm glad I made a new friend. Hmm. Ah, how can I work like this? I try to focus on my textbooks, but my mind keeps on wandering. The man by the old house, the guy in the cave, and Ciruam from the park. Even though I only spoke with them for a short time, they have piqued my curiosity. Hi Crimson, how are you? I give up. I want to find out what's going on in the village. I wonder what Leoj is up to. Maybe I should call him. I dial his number, but the call goes to his voicemail. I guess that he's still busy with his after-school activities. I could call Ikuya and tell her what happened, but it will only get her worked up, so I brush the idea aside. I throw myself on my bed and close my eyes. Let it be hot. I'm okay. Hi, this feels a lot better. A moment later, I hear knocking on my window. Annoyed, I get up and check the source of the noise. I find myself being waved at. What? I mean, who the hell are you? And what are you doing up here? Hurry, get down first. Just let me in. What's wrong with this guy? He's cleared my house. Seriously, how can a stranger expect me to let him into my room through the window? He must be the worst burglar ever. I'm not stupid enough to fall for such an obvious trap. I ignore him and lay back down on my bed. It's common sense not to let strangers in your house. The knocking stops after a moment. It seems like he has finally given up. Silently, I go to my bed. I cannot help but worry about what happened to the guy clinging on the side of my house. Maybe I should check on him and get a ladder or something. I lean outside of the living room and look up. Strange, I can see the window into my room, but there is no one outside. I shrug and turn back, going to my room. I'm shocked by the sight of a man laying on my bed. Oh my... How... You... Huh? How did you get in here? Are you a burglar? I'll call the police. I frantically search for my phone. Within a second, the man has me by the wrist and pins me against the wall. Wait, is a misunderstanding? Oops. What? I desperately screamed around, trying to break his hold on me. The stranger lowers his head and looks me in the eyes. Calm down, let me explain. Let me go, you creep. As if I'm going to listen to anything you say. I prepare to kick him, but he releases me and backs away. How did he get into my house? There was an open window in another room. Ugh, I have to be more careful. Can I stay here? His sudden request makes me speechless. What? That came out of nowhere. Are you joking? I'm serious. His expression changed instantly, earnest and almost somber. I have never met anyone who switches moods this quickly. No way, I don't even know you. And you attacked me. Maybe not, but I know you. And anyway, I wasn't trying to hurt you. He said and shook his head. I don't remember meeting this. I don't remember meeting this guy. Wait, could it be? Never mind. No, never mind. Get out of my room, you creepy stalker. Huh? I've been demoted to a stalker now? Elroy, you're a pervert. A burglar, a stalker, and a pervert? That really stinks, you know. I grabbed the closest thing to me, a book, and hurled it at him. Get out of here, go away. Wait, I wasn't finished. Get out now. Dodges my next projectile, before slicking through the window. Calm down, no need to get aggressive. First you broke into my house, then you assaulted me. Now you ask me if you can stay here? My answer is obvious. There is nothing wrong with asking, right? What the? The man let out a heavy sigh. Fine. If you don't want me to say, then. He gives me a sad glance before jumping out the window. Oh my lord! I didn't say where to jump out! I rushed to the window, only to find the weirdo smirking at me from the outside. Oh, you do care about me. You jerk! Don't you dare to come here again. Who knows what the future holds? Well, see you later. My eyes follow the figure as he walks through the street and out of sight. I'm relieved that he did not steal anything, though my heart is still racing from shock. Hi Viet, how are you? It's the first time I've met such a hotball. These days are getting weirder and weirder. It didn't seem to all that dangerous, though. He left easy enough, too. Wait a second, something is off. Why go through such lengths just to ask me if we could stay here? I know it's easy to climb to the landing, but this is just odd. I wonder what his intentions were. I shook my head and sighed. More questions bubble up as I think. Calm down, Diviana. You shouldn't dwell on this. The weekend passes quickly, and I'm back to school on Monday. My mind is filled with flashbacks from the past few days. I met a suspicious forest ruler, a mysterious gentleman, and a frail younger boy. Not to mention that weirdo snuck into my house. I cannot help but find such odd, suspicious people interesting. Hmm.
Ugh,
Hey, Kuya!
I called you out a few times, silly. Were you asleep?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
You should try to stay awake during class.
But the lectures are boring. Mr. Blanchard is too repetitive.
Oh, really? He has found some useful things this time.
Like what?
Nope, you should have been listening. Anyway, do you have any plans for the day?
Well, I'm thinking about scoping out a mansion.
Oh, tell me more.
You know the road to the library?
Of course. What about it?
There's a creepy old mansion in that neighborhood. It never struck me before, but don't you think it's strange that it's been abandoned for so long? Nobody thought of revamping or demolishing it, even when it's empty.
That's a good point.
I've heard a few rumors about the place before, but I haven't looked into them much. It was only because of that shadow I saw that really has me intrigued.
That old mansion is part of many legends of is part of the many legends of this village. All I know is that it used to belong to the Kenichi family. I don't even think anyone owns it right now.
I could have sworn I heard something else during history class.
Accidentally interested in history, huh?
I probably shouldn't involve Queen in this further. I know she hates haunted places, and given the atmosphere, she wouldn't enjoy it very much.
Did you hear about the murder the teachers keep gossiping about? They say the suspect is likely someone who moved into the village not too long ago. They didn't say why though. I think they're wrong though. Everyone always uses new residents as a scapegoat. Don't you think that's too unfair?
I don't think so. It narrows down the list of possible suspects.
Hey, Liaji.
It makes sense because no one knows the newcomers very well. They're naturally the most suspicious for now. We are all a small community, so it's easy to tell when some things change. You can't see what lies below the surface. Judge's method does narrow down possible suspects, but I don't agree with using new residents as scapegoats. I'm helping my dad with the case. He asked me to collect a list of people who moved into the village within the last 6 months. If anyone comes to mind, let me know. He's really helping us out. I don't really agree with your method, but I'll let you know if I think of anyone. Thanks for the help.
Viviana, you can stay over at my place while they're investigating.
Leave alone, right? You should seriously think about it. I'm fine. Thanks for the offer, though.
高級じゃない鼓動のわけでもなくて全ての隠し事よ叫びじゃない大丈夫っていうわけさえないけどそれだけが足りないさ遊びとも遊ぶものか落ちたいだろう滲んでゆくの食われる筆火が騎士になる今日を呼ぶさこれは戦争だ怖がりのない君わからない登ったら落ちるの空が割れたその声からどうしようとして真実のドアは君が開けた残酷な運命にただの秘密いやシンデレラもなんかじゃない心が奪われた
I stare at the ceiling while lying on the couch. I think about what Ikui and Lyoji said earlier. Someone not from this village. Just in the past few days, I've met 4 faces I've never seen before. Any of them could have moved here around the same time those disappearances started. It's possible that one of them is involved. Against my better judgment, I cannot help but want to investigate them further on my own. The excitement is overwhelming. Wait, why did it pop up into my mind? He had a faint presence, but I tried to remember his appearance. I should question him again. The mysterious guy from the old house comes to mind. He was acting odd when I met him, especially when I asked about the mansion. Judging by his uniform, he probably goes to my school. The design looked like it might have been from the elite class. It might be the recent transfers too. Well, probably shouldn't jump to any conclusions. I stare at a pile of textbooks on the coffee table, but I do not um, like studying. I do not feel like studying right now. The holidays start next week. I'll just procrastinate until then. While I lie down on the couch, my mind wanders to the whole mansion. I want to meet that person again. I look outside and see dark clouds gathering in the sky. It will probably rain soon, so I put on my jacket and take an umbrella before walking to the mansion. I find the man from before sitting on the same spot as last time and approach him with a casual wave. Good evening. He turns around in surprise, just as jumpy as the first time we met. Ah, you're the girl from yesterday. You must enjoy scaring people. You should pay more attention to your surroundings. Out for a walk again? Yeah, something like that. May I ask why you seemed so interested in this place? It is the only mansion in this village. If I could, I would like to explore the inside. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to imply I'd break in or anything anyway. I forgot I forgot to ask last time, but what's your name? Oh, how rude of me to not introduce myself. My name is Junoro Kenriji. Please call me Junoro, or Ju if you prefer. Oh, I'm Diviana. A slow smile spreads across Junoro's face as he watches me. I feel a little self-conscious, but I'm glad he's no longer gloomy. Suddenly, I feel something drape onto my nose. As I look up, I realize it is raining. I'm glad I thought to bring my umbrella. If you don't want to get soaked, we can share my umbrella. Thank you. I hold the umbrella up for us, but nearly clip the inside of Shunoro's head before he ducks under it. He is so tall that I struggle to fit us both under its canopy. Noticing my struggle, he reaches out and holds the umbrella for me. I blink at the odd sensation of us both holding it at the same time, but his grip is firm and gentle. It seems natural to extract my hand and let him hold it. He's standing so close, and we've only just met. Nice weather today, huh? He must have known it was going to rain, yet here you are. You must be one of those rare people who enjoy being out in the elements. I can't say I was just joking now, can I? The wind grows stronger, blowing raindrops against my leggings. Shall we take shelter? Inside the mansion? But there are shins on the door. Runo's eyes gleam with a hint of mischievous as he follows my gaze. There's no need to worry. I'll take responsibility for everything. You take responsibility for what? Breaking into a locked mansion? I I will save and I will end here. I was like the first decision that appears is where I'm gonna stop, and this is it. So yeah, and it saved my voice. I'm sorry. You can rate Sig that was here earlier. So yeah, thank you so much to everyone who joined me today. I appreciate it. I'm sorry for the short stream. I need to decrease these streams to save my voice. But yeah, thank you so much everyone who joined today. I really appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow with the Disney Dreamlight Valley stream. I don't know for how long, but yeah. And we're reading Sig that was here earlier. So thank you so much everyone who joined today. I really appreciate it, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.